they don't need to see your face. That's not the best part of the shop. Is that the
best way to put your pipe, hold your pipe?
Yeah, right there. You were just gonna be my bitch, and then I was gonna retire. All right, guys, I'm heading into the warehouse. We got a pretty awesome and special delivery coming today at the Farmer Grade Warehouse. This is something that we've been needing for the business to operate for a while. This is gonna help tremendously with just operating the warehouse better. Really looking forward to showing you guys what it is, just all the good fun things we can do with it. The truck is on its way. Hell, it might even beat me here, so we're gonna show you the awesome thing coming to the warehouse, so stay tuned. Look at that baby. That thing's pretty sick. Secret's out right there, everybody. We needed a forklift for a long time. Big shout out to Iowa Forklift. So we had Alex on our podcast, Barn Talk. He was gracious enough to get us our own forklift to say thank you to be coming on the podcast. So pretty much he owns like the largest forklift rebuilder or
private forklift shop.
Yeah, that just repairs a bunch of forklifts and makes them brand spanking new and can paint them and all that.
Yeah.
So you're Clay, right?
I'm Clay,
yeah. So Clay works for Alex. They got a really cool thing going here in Iowa, and yeah, so I'm just super stoked because for a long time we've had to bring the skid loader in from the farm and loading that thing up and bringing it in here every single time we gotta unload freight has been a pain in the butt. So this will help with that big time. Big shout out to them. And if you guys ever need a forklift or if you ever need a forklift repaired, these guys will hook you up. I couldn't believe he was just willing to help us out with this and get us a forklift, but that's just kind of the guy he is. So I mean, literally owns like the largest forklift repair shop in all of Iowa and one of the top ones in the country. Bought an old school and literally like that's where he runs everything out of. And so he went all out with the paint job and the branding and the logo. Can't beat it. I've never operated a forklift before, but this will help us on our cost savings big time because every time we get dry ice delivered or we got liners or boxes delivered here, there's always an upcharge for a lift gate. Always got to have an upcharge for the lift gate. So this will save us hundreds to thousands of dollars over the lifetime. I don't know how much we're gonna have to refuel it or how often, but just another piece of equipment to our arsenal here. So pretty cool milestone day. Shit's getting serious now, so got to just keep growing and keep going. So hopefully we don't have any OSHA violations or any accidents like that, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory how to operate this thing, so we'll see. We're doing it, everybody. We're doing it. Trial and error. Trial and error. Well, I did it. I did my first forklifting. Our next delivery will be next Friday. We will unload the dry ice truck and load up all these empty totes and not have to worry about paying for a lift gate anymore. Trial and error. Trial and error. There'll probably be some mistakes, but hopefully I don't drop any dry ice totes because that's never good. So we'll see, but very happy. We'll keep her going. Drake, what do you think?
I just don't want to hit something.
You won't. You'll be good.
We'll see.
You'll get it down. Howdy folks, we're up here at Site 3 My Site and we're gonna move some pigs around because after we took overstocks out, we got a lot of pigs that need to be spread out evenly throughout the barn so everybody's got the same amount of pig space. It's a beautiful day out. We've got quite a bit of rain this summer. Timely rains, really good rains. Then rows don't do it justice, but you know, the saying knee high by 4th of July no longer applies. It's about head high, if not even taller, by 4th of July now. That used to be the saying that my dad learned from my grandpa. Knee high by 4th of July. That's how the old farmers, that's what they would say. That's no longer the case. So really great. I'm feeling really good. We're feeling really good about what this corn crop could do this year because, man, the amount of humidity, sunshine, and moisture that we've gotten, it's just damn near perfect at this point. So hopefully the spigot doesn't shut off. But honestly, I don't feel like we're gonna need much more moisture. We're pretty much there when it comes to moisture. So just heat up the sun and have some good humidity, and that corn will just continue to go and go and go. So we're getting close to tasseling. It'll be here before you know it. We're gonna go into the barn and get some stuff done. It wouldn't be a Monday without one of these. Always something when it comes to pigs. The one nipple bar that I didn't hang up screwed me over. You cannot half-ass anything. You gotta make sure if you're gonna do it right. I should have, when I hung up all the nipple bars, or hung up most of them, I should have just hung them all up and not left any down, because the second you leave one of those nipple bars down too long, those pigs will mess with that nipple bar enough to get it off the gate, and then they'll yank it, and when they yank it, they'll break the pipe. We're gonna do a little bit more than just moving pigs today. We're gonna have to fix this water line because they snapped it clean off, and then we'll move some pigs. So I'll have to call Tork, the fixer, see if he's got a Milwaukee pack out kit dedicated to broken water lines, which I bet he does, and we'll get that fixed right away. But moral of the story is, once these pigs get to this size, it's just a good idea to get all those nipple bars hung up, because they will do exactly what they just did to me. You know that line Dad always likes to say, pigs got nothing but time to think up ways to screw you over? That's one of the ways they can screw you. Hello. Are you ready to move some pigs? Okay. Well, we had some pigs broke a water line, so when you're on your way up, can you grab a Milwaukee pack out dedicated to water line fixes? Yep. We'll see you in a bit. Bye. Well, Tork, our savior, Fix It Tork, will be on his way up. We'll get this baby fixed. He's always got some tools and the necessities on hand to fix some water lines. Water lines for Tork are like Chinese residential lighting. He hates putting in residential lighting, ceiling fans, anything, because it's a pain in the butt, and he always has colorful metaphors when he's putting in Chinese lighting. Same goes for water lines. Fixing water lines, he's not a happy man when he's doing that. We'll see how happy and delighted he is when he gets here. First thing we ought to do is probably get the nipple bar off the ground. Well, there's a clean break right before the T there, so I can't quite remember if it's easier to fix a water line when it's closer to the T. I think it is. I think it's easier to replace one when it's closer to the T like that versus when it's right down the middle of the pipe. I think we're pretty good there. If you're gonna have one break, I think we wanted it to break it broke at the right spot. So that's good. Well, probably the second thing to do is, as you can see here, their feeder's clogged up now because all the water. So I'm gonna open up their feeder all the way. That did a little bit, but I'm gonna grab a gate rod and kind of loosen that stuff up so that they can get some feed, because if you don't, it's just gonna stay clogged like that. say that looks a little better. They'll drink this water down. Usually it's not that full, but you had a lot of water getting into their water pan too. So yeah, now I'll tighten these up because they don't need them open that much. They'll just waste feed if we don't tighten them up a little bit. Yep, just about like that. That'll be perfect for them. So it'll be good at the feeder, and there's water at the feeder, so they don't need the nipple bars anymore. That was just on me for not getting them out in a timely manner. I should have done that. And this is one of the few that I actually had up still. I don't know why. I just was being lazy, that's all. Dumb. But hey, you live and you learn. Come in. I didn't order pizza, but I ordered parts. I'm hoping I got the best delivery guy ever.
Your alarm's not working.
Add it to the list.
I didn't really want to create content today.
Well, pigs don't give a shit if you wanted to or not.
Damn it.
You look like a plumber.
I feel like a plumber with shitty benefits. No retirement. Are you going to do this one or am I?
I can do it.
Because if you do it, you probably don't need a ladder. If I do it, I'll need a ladder.
Well, I'll try to do it.
Okay. Can I yell at you? Can I get frustrated and yell at you?
Yeah, you can. I'm not going to be an expert like you. I know you've done 1,000 of these. I've probably done 3.
Trial and error, baby. Trial and error.
See, now I like this. I like this because this was my master plan before you got all these funny ideas for a channel and for a podcast and for a meat business. You were just going to be my bitch, and then I was going to retire.
Boy, I didn't call that very well.
Well, we're doing it today, so.
All right, get after it.
All right. Gotta loosen that clamp up. You don't have to get so close.
I want the details. I want the details.
See, you're a rookie at being a cameraman, and I'm a rookie at fixing shit. So we gotta both work on our craft.
We'll fix it in post.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
We can take that bushing out after you cut it off.
So we gotta cut this off next.
Yep, cut that.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, this is where it gets a little hairy. You're gonna have to refresh me on what to do. Okay, Master Yoda, what do we do now? Because I'm kind of forgetting a little bit.
Well, so that last one we fixed was at the end of the line. We could slide the pipe back from the end, so all we had to do was put a T in there and slide our pipe in, and that was it, and we could take up the difference. The problem you got in now is because this broke and we had to cut the T out, we've got more space than what a T is gonna fill. So what we gotta do is we have to put a short piece of pipe, glue that into the T, and then kind of dry fit that and see how much of the pipe we need, and then cut our pipe, glue our coupler on, and then glue this together. We'll glue the T on that way. We'll take this click loose so we can bow the pipe down, and then we'll get the other end started in here, and when we push it back together, we'll just have this short piece of pipe to take up the difference. We need to come up here and cut just a little more pipe off so we've got a bigger chunk to work with. Clear?
Okay. I'm gonna try my best to remember that, but I'm just gonna start with what I know.
Yeah, just cut that off.
Watch out.
There, perfect. It's time to get sticky.
Yep, it is. Let me adjust you guys. There we go. It's a little better.
Well, I was trying to get them. They don't need to see your face. That's not the
How
best
about
part
that?
of
Is
the
that the
shot.
best way to put your pipe, hold your pipe?
Yeah, right there.
Probably a little too much on there.
No, you're good. That's fine.
Okay. So outside of this one, right?
Yeah. 2 times around. That's enough.
Okay. Hold that there. And the inside of this, right?
Yeah.
2 times around too?
Yeah. Now shove that back in the can. Put that together because there is a time limit. Put it in there and twist. Yep, that's good. You twist it once or twice. Okay, so now then while that's setting up, let's go over here. And you want to get up there. It's going to go over that, about that far, yeah. And so, you see where the other pipe ends?
Yep.
Okay, you know that in your head?
About right there.
Okay, so now we're going to cut it.
Okay. Should I have more pipe or less pipe than I think?
Well, depends on how close. Cut it right where you think it needs to, and then we'll double check it. Okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine. So one of the things you gotta worry about is when you cut this, sometimes it burrs the pipe a little bit, and then you have a booger getting them together. So you wanna dry fit them. See how that burr fell off? Now, we are going to glue our coupler onto this piece. Then, we'll glue that, and then the last thing we're gonna do is to get that pipe into the coupler. Make sense? So same thing as you did before.
Inside,
Outside,
right.
Inside. Yep. So then there'll always be a little bit of water. So I just clean it off a little bit. And it doesn't make that much difference. And for the 142nd time, we don't use cleaner. We never use cleaner. Every hog building that's ever been built, I'm pretty sure nobody uses cleaner. It's a low pressure system, so if there was 100 pounds of pressure, it'd be different, but these lines all run on 20 pounds or less. A lot of them run on 10 pounds. You don't need cleaner. So we're gonna reuse this bushing, so I'm just gonna take it out of the old one. Sometimes when you spin that T out, the bushing comes with it. Sometimes it doesn't, but it doesn't make much difference. On my handy dandy bag, there's 3 things that I carry, and that's electrical tape, Teflon tape, and emery cloth. The tolerances between Chinese bushings, Chinese PVC fittings, and Chinese ball valves are not very good. So it's a good idea to have Teflon tape, because you might have to wrap some of this stuff like 3 turns to take up the slop in the tolerances, because quality is not job one when it comes to PVC fittings.
the pigs at this stage are not like the pigs when they're fat hogs. They're not up in our grill all the time. Usually when you're at a fat hog barn where you got some finisher pigs in there, finished pigs in there, and they're up to size, you will have them up your butt the whole entire time, and they'll be constantly trying to get at you. These are just at the right stage where they still leave you alone. They still don't know if they can trust you yet. They let you be, which is kind of nice.
So we'll try to get you a good shot. We'll try to get you a good shot, as I am the glue holder honor and the cameraman all at the same time.
Pigs are gnawing at my toes right now.
Yeah, so that helps. Yep, good. Okay, stick that in there. Yep. Yep, perfect. Now you just got to do the coupler and the other piece.
Okay, so I'd bring this down.
Yep, see how that'll go together? You might want to do the inside of the coupler first and then do the pipe, because you're going to get a little bit of water in your glue when you do the pipe.
Oh, I did it wrong, didn't I?
No, you're all right. You're all right. That's the way you want it. Okay, now pull the other one down. Yep. Now twist as best you can. Yep. That's good. Now put that pipe back in the click. Yep, that's good.
So you just twist this until both ends are completely seated. And then we'll tighten this valve up. I'll go turn the water on. We'll see whether we did a good job or a poor job.
Fingers crossed. I'd say that's a success. There's no water leaking out anywhere, so we got her fixed. All right, good deal. We learned something today. That might have been a little too much information for you guys, but that is how you fix a broken water line. Now we'll just keep this nipple bar hung up so the convicts can't get at it again. Oh, that's tight.
Can't get it. There you go. Beautiful.
Well, it's good to have that done. Always something to do when it comes to pigs. So, the rest of this barn, even in the south room, we got all these pigs spread out. we got about 60 pigs to a pen. All we got left to do is this side here. So this side all the way down, it's still where it was originally when we took over Stock's house. So a little crowded. We want to get them moved so we can give them all extra space to grow and kind of transition to that finishing stage. So we'll take probably half of the pigs that are in each one of these pens and put them on this side to fill up the rest of this empty part of this north room. We're going to be putting about 60 pigs to a pen. So we'll leave probably around 60 in here. We'll put 60 in one of these empty pens. So got that?
Yeah, clear. I'm 100% clear.
Took 60 out to fill up that pen. There was 11 more extra pigs in this pen, so we're taking them out to go into another one. Oh, trying to multitask. So there's a perfect 60 in this pen, perfect 60 in this pen. We got 72 extra pigs in here, so we'll take 60 out, put them in one pen, and then we'll take the 12 out and put them in another pen. So that will all be left with 60 in here. And we'll just repeat that process the whole entire length of this side. As you can see, we got them all spread out, all thinned out, all good. Everybody's a lot more comfortable now. Even pig space everywhere. They're ready to go for the finishing stage. Last thing we got to do, probably, is get these mats out at a good time because we don't want them to get chewed up.
Are you gonna take me and get me ice cream now?
Yeah, you deserve that.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, let's look it up.
Looking up for Tork now. Get him a cookie dough cyclone. He's a big mint chocolate chip guy, actually. He'll take a big old scoop of mint chocolate chip. That's gonna wrap it up here at Site 3. So we're all good in the hood. We'll be good for a while. These pigs are doing good. A little rough in the beginning. They challenged a little bit with purrs, but they came out of it, so we're good now. Yeah, I think that's all we got to do today. We'll see what we can get into later on, but thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.